Hello, everyone. This is Suzanne at the Gospel of Truth. Welcome back. We are back in our book, The Master Potter. And last, when we left off, Forsaken was given a new name by the Master Potter. Do you remember what the new name was? Beloved, right. All right, we're going to continue on in our story and see what is happening next in Beloved's life. Do you remember when you first become a Christian and you rose a different person, a new person in Christ? Maybe your name wasn't changed. Well, yeah, your name was changed because now you're a child of God. And that's a pivotal point in each of our lives when we finally give up our wicked, sinful, broken past. We give it all to the Lord and we become his follower. All right, let's continue on in this great story. First, love. Beloved is leaving behind the name Forsaken and the oppressive atmosphere of the potter's field. Now, here's something key here. Once we become a Christian, we have to leave those destructive areas of our life behind. Addictions, porn, lying, cheating, stealing, whatever it was, we must put that all to bed and never turn back to those things. We have to leave the oppressive atmosphere. Master Potter carries her down a rugged dirt road toward his home. His soft, musical laughter fills her soul with warmth and peace as her spirit comes alive. She sighs in relief as Master Potter softly whispers in her ear, "I'm taking you to my home, beloved. It will be a time of healing and intimacy with me." A lot of times when we first become Christians, we need that intimate time with Christ. And we need to surround ourselves with encouragers and rebuild ourselves and get a closeness to Jesus to start developing that deep one-on-one personal relationship. Humming joyfully, they walk beside a meadow of lush green grasses and rolling hills covered with wild sprays of brilliant blue, pink, and purple flowers. All of creation seems amazingly alive as the brilliant colors and fragrances from the fields applaud the arrival of Master Potter and Beloved. Just out of sight, Beloved's guardian angel, Valiant, watches at a close distance. To see him now would amaze and stun her, for his huge, magnificent frame is spinning in circles, hopping up and down, and dancing down the dusty road with heavenly joy. Other angels are celebrating the miracle of Master Potter's life entering into the little clay vessel. Their laughter and joy ring infectiously throughout the heavens. The angels rejoice over sinners that repent. Master Potter is eager to show her his kingdom, her newfound inheritance. So he gestures toward golden wheat fields glistening in the early morning sun. Brightly attired workers wave to them as they walk by. "These are my harvesters gathering my wheat." She watches them raise sickles overhead and plunge them deeply into the plentiful stalks. Other workers bundle the sheaves and pile them high onto wooden horse-drawn wagons. Life, that's what my world is all about, abundant life. Lovesick for the beloved. Lovesick, Beloved can't stop looking into Master Potter's tender brown eyes. Blushing with the glow of her first love, her little heart purrs with contentment just to be with him. When she hears the sound of his voice, her heart races wildly. Oh, the heavenly bliss of being so loved and accepted. She loves his strong, rugged features and memorizes every part of his wonderful face. His distinctive nose and olive complexion, his brown curly beard glistening with red and gold, and his sensitive mouth. She has fallen in love with the Master. The enemy's counterattack. Still recovering from Satan's unrelenting, violent scourging, Death reappears with his demonic horde, sending them out as spies. They infiltrate the countryside and join the demonic network already in place. It covers Comfort Cove and the surrounding areas like a black widow spider's web. These evil alliances create a demonic stronghold over this geographic area. By touching one area of this web, death sends out demonic communications into this unseen realm to capture beloved at all cost. Darkness ripples throughout this evil global network. Once we become a Christian, Satan is going to come after us even harder and stronger. He doesn't want us turning to Christ. He wants us to stay beaten and down. A foreboding demonic messenger, backslidden, bows low before death. I am at your command. Stand up, you pathetic slave, Death shouts while kicking the demon. Take a message to Madam False Destiny and Pastor Compromise. The situation is critical. It is urgent that they come immediately. He takes another kick at the messenger and screams, Go! Death paces up and down before the motley, low-ranking demonic crew Satan has given him. How am I supposed to win a losing battle with this bunch of cast-off wretched scum? He turns to look at their gruesome faces and tries to muster enthusiasm. Just because Master Powder has her now doesn't mean we can't get her back. We must get her back. The first time he sets her down, as soon as his back is turned, you must snatch her, and we'll send her back to our people. Looking at them with contempt, he snarls, I'm sending you ahead to hide in the fields and orchards. You must capture her before he takes her to his home. Armed with poisonous darts of accusation, they scurry off to hide and wait for their intended victim. Death tries in vain to comfort himself. I know this wretched group will never get her. Master Powder won't set her down until he gets her safely in his house, but she'll leave him at the first trial. She's never stuck with anything or anyone all her life. When he asks her to lay down her life, I'll be there to snatch her the minute she bolts out his door. Resting in the Master's love. Hiding behind some rocks and bushes, the crouching demons finally see Master Powder approaching with Beloved in his arms. Carefully, one pathetic little demon takes aim and blows a poisonous dart toward her. Beloved's joy is shattered as the dart pierces her heart. I wonder if Master Powder will reject me someday like all the others. Pulling the dart out, Master Powder flings it underhanded back at the demon, hitting it squarely between the eyes. Knocked unconscious, the demon falls off the fence and lands on the ground with a hollow thud, its talons impotently curled in a tight fist. Now, this dart that he threw at her was a dart of guilt. A dart of, well, is he going to throw me aside just like everybody else has? Satan will plant these little seeds of doubt in our mind, and we immediately must be drawn back to the Master Powder and cling to him even tighter and have him be the soothing balm and to calm us back down. Beloved, I will never leave you. You are mine forever. Always remember I love you. He embraces her gently, careful to protect her broken handle and many painful wounds as they continue through the fields. I love you too. I just can't believe I'm really in your arms. Grateful tears run down her cheeks. Brushing her hair back from her bruised face and exposing her cracked lip, he tells her, Do you know how beautiful you are to me? Do any of us know how beautiful we are to Jesus? Do we really, really understand that to the full extent? But I'm not beautiful. I'm broken and ugly. No, beloved, you're beautiful. Just wait and see. Your love and devotion are sweet fragrances that ravish my heart. I love you so very much. You are my little princess. As they round the corner, hundreds of poisoned darts rain down from a clump of apple trees. As he continues telling Beloved of his undying love, he casually brushes them away with his arm. They fall harmlessly to the ground. Still focusing on Beloved, he motions to Valiant, who unsheathes his sword, charges the trees, and sends a swarm of demons scurrying off in retreat. Beloved, oblivious to the spiritual counterattack, continues to revel in his great love for her. The trap. Master Powder's eyes sparkle as he looks lovingly at her. His contagious smile so fills her heart with joy. The sheer delight of being with him is more than enough for the moment. She wants to pinch herself to make sure it's real, but is afraid he'll see her and laugh. Resting in his arms, she visually drinks in the colorful orchards filling the horizon with their beauty and fragrances. The warm rays of noonday sun shimmer through the trees in dappled elegance. As they round the corner, she hears the clomping of horses' hooves. Thinking it's one of Master Powder's wagons, she turns and is surprised to see Madam False Destiny and the impeccably dressed Pastor Compromise pull up beside them in an expensive, black lacquered horse-drawn buggy. Beloved can't take her eyes off the beautifully embellished filigree golden trim. Madam is smartly dressed, although not as flamboyantly as usual, in a black straight skirt with a ruffled high-necked white blouse. She looks more like a schoolmarm than a madam. Her ever-present mother-of-pearl cigarette holder is also missing. The two make a very handsome, respectable, and affluent-looking couple. Madam sarcastically says, "Well, well, if it isn't Master Potter carrying another broken vessel off the potter's field." Pastor Compromise quickly adds, "You both look so tired. Would you like a ride? We could take you back to the village." "No, I'm taking her to my house. I have so much to share with her." At the sound of the master's voice, the horses let out a high-pitched neigh and violently pawed the ground. Pastor Compromise steps out of the buggy, gently taking Madam around her ample waist. He hoists her over the side of the wagon, his neck veins bulging as he strains to set her down. Madam lands hard on the ground and casts a quick sneer at Pastor Compromise. She regains her composure, gently smooths her skirt, and smiles condescendingly at Master Potter. "But your house is so far away. Why don't you let her stay with me for the night? I've missed you, Forsaken Anne." "Her name's been changed, and she's not Forsaken, she's Beloved." The agitated horses fight their harnesses to get away from Master Potter. "Oh, of course. She's Beloved now. How nice for her." Madam hisses through clenched teeth. "Well, Beloved, I've been searching day and night since you left. You were right. The whole fiasco with my brooch was all a mistake. You were framed, poor thing. I miss you so much. We're actually on the way to the church social. We heard that you've been rescued from the potter's field, so we came to get you. We plan to vindicate you in front of the whole crowd today and let the truth be known. You'd come back into the community in good standing, welcome with open arms. We're hoping that you'll find it in your heart to forgive us and maybe even give us the pleasure of hearing you sing for us all." Beloved looks at Master Potter and says, "Oh, I would love to see all my friends. I could go to your house tomorrow." Pastor Compromise says, "I totally agree. It would be best, Master Potter, if she returned with us to Comfort Cove for reconciliation. She could even go to watered-down village to get some solid biblical training and discipleship. It's just across Stillwater Bridge, and we're friends with all the leaders there." Now, that little mix-up about my brooch is cleared up. You could stay at the end. I'd never let anyone take your room. I would love to continue mentoring you, dear. I've always had my home open to you. You can stay with me any time. Pastor Compromise clears his throat. "Well, it looks like you've got all her best interests at heart and want to see her mature and grow spiritually. I've always loved you as a daughter. I've missed you so much. I'm the mother you've never had, and you're the daughter I never got." Madam gushes as she holds out her arms. "Come here, darling. You've just been through so much. My arms are aching to hold you." Oh, baloney. Beloved is surprised when Master Potter throws back his head and laughs heartily. "I don't think we all have her best interests at heart. I've waited from the beginning of time to hold her in my arms and to enjoy her arms embracing me." With his eyes full of fire and determination, he says, "We have a long day's journey ahead, so we must be going." Pastor Compromise takes a large-sized step in front of Master Potter. "You can't be serious. You're not walking all the way to your house. It's miles from here just to the lower foothills. And once you get partway up the mountain, the road ends and you'll have to go by foot. The rough terrain is nearly impossible. You'll need to conserve your strength for that climb. Why don't you just let us take you to the end of the road? Then you won't be as exhausted as you attempt to make that brutal climb. If you walk, it could be dark by the time you get there, and you could get lost going up that treacherous mountain. I am the way, the truth, and the life. I know the path. No one comes to my house except through me." "But the mountainous terrain. I leap on the top of mountains, and I will carry my beloved." Turning abruptly, he heads across the field, jumping effortlessly from one hill to the next, leaving them foiled and cursing. The need for acceptance and vindication has a stranglehold on Beloved. After the humiliating fiasco at the end, Beloved's pride is still badly wounded. "But Master Potter, I was falsely accused, and the record needs to be set straight about what really happened. You could always come with me." "Beloved, let me handle this. Things are not always what they seem to be. What you just experienced was a trap to put you back under demonic control. In my time, I will vindicate you, but it will not be your righteousness that is exalted." The plot is foiled. Madam and Professor climb in the wagon and head back for town. That didn't go too well, Pastor Compromise says accusingly. You foiled our chances with your dreadful overacting. I spoiled our chances, interrupts Madam. What about you? You have all the compassion of a goat. A goat? Yes, I said a goat. Death appears suddenly in the middle of the road out of a flash of putrid, yellow, sulphurous vapor. The two immediately stop bickering and straighten up as if at full attention. Death squints at them and hurls blasphemous curses. Waving his hand, he turns the two black horses to gnarly little demons, and the luxurious wagon vanishes into thin air. Pastor Compromise and Madam fall down hard on the dirt road. All right, we're going to stop there today. And next, we're going to read about the Father's Vineyard and new wine in the Holy Spirit. It's getting interesting now. Beloved accepted the Lord, and he's taking her to his home, and here comes the Madam and Pastor Compromise, just wanting her back and telling her all these wonderful things, and oh, it'll be great, we want to hear you sing, you are forgiven, and they drummed up the charges in the first place on her, and now they're changing their tune because they want her back. She probably makes a lot of money for them. So, Beloved is now safe with Master Potter. He's trying to tell her they are not your friends. They are setting a trap for you. We have to be so careful of people that want to set traps for us to draw us back to alcoholism, to porn, to stealing, to lying, to cheating, all those things. We have to separate ourselves out from among them, and that's what Beloved has to do. She mustn't go back to that life. It won't bode well for her. But sometimes we learn hard lessons, don't we? Sometimes what the Lord puts up with us, I wonder. But he gives us time to grow. He gives us time to mature. And he is so loving and so caring. He doesn't want any of us to perish. And he will fight for you to the bitter end. All right, everyone. I hope you have a good day in the Lord. Don't remember our giveaway. I'm giving away a hat or an ear warmer, colors of your choice. It's in my previous video. You can look through my videos and see giveaway. And you want to go there and make a comment what color that you would like if you were to win. And I believe this is going to go on for 2 weeks. I think October 28th will be the last day. October 29th, I will be drawing a winner and be working on your hat to get that in the mail to you. Okay, Ron and I put our PT on hold for 2 weeks. I called my gastrologist this morning to get back on my pantoprazole. I'm just nauseous every morning, have heartburn. And Ron's been dealing with real bad dizzy spells and migraines. And when I go to physical therapy right now, it's not helping. I hurt more when I get home and the rest of that evening. So I do have an appointment, I believe, this coming Tuesday. And I will go to my surgeon and find out what's going on. If anything can be done. I'm not real hopeful on that end, but the pain medicines aren't touching it. I've been on pain meds for a long time, and psychologically, I'm thinking that they help, but I don't think they're really doing that much. So, got a lot of praying to do about that, and ask the Lord for direction in my life, which way I need to go, because the knee pain and the chronic pain is really, at times, interfering with my daily activities. But again, what are we going to do? We have to learn to work within our limits, which is hard to do. I get it. I really get it. We want to be up and running around and doing things. I need to go to the grocery store. I'm kind of waiting until this afternoon when my tummy settles down and I feel a little bit better. And, yeah, so there's that. I am working on this is Stitch. You all know Stitch. And this is the little skirt I'm making for Stitch. This will go over his head. And I thought the colors were pretty cool for that. I like making the little lovey dolls. I think I showed them to you before. Maybe I'll dig out a couple that I've already got done to show you. I did get, oh, yes, my neighbor, her parrot bird died yesterday. She has a couple more, I think. She had her for 5 years. The bird was with her through a lot of discomfort and pain and comforted her, and very, very sad. And yesterday I whipped up a burial pouch for the little bird, and I think they buried the bird yesterday. And that's the hard part about owning animals, when we have to put them down or when they die unexpectedly. I know we love Sam, just a short time that we've had Sam, about 4 months now, I think. It'd break our heart if something happened to him. He's a little goofball, getting in trouble lately. He's been wanting to get in garbage cans and chew on tissues, so we're having to tell him not to do that. That's not nice. I'm finding wet tissues all over the house. Oh, anyway, all right, Lord willing, I'll be on tomorrow, unless I'm, really, really not feeling good. Yesterday was not a good day. I was not feeling good all day. It was just kind of an off day, really weird. So anyway, I hope you are enjoying the series, The Master Potter. It's an allegory, and an allegory is, it's like a picture, and you can picture these things in your mind, and I am anxious to see when they reach the Potter's house, what's going to go on there. Should be interesting. I think her journey is only beginning in her young faith, don't you? All right, everyone, you take care. Bye-bye.